Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to another review. There's another paid request this time for Jonathan Lindsey. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested, if you want to request pretty much anything, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Now, this is for a two-parter episode of Batman the Animated Series called Robin's Reckoning that I believe won an Emmy. Which, I mean, I've seen better episodes of Batman the Animated Series, but decent. It's got nice emotional notes to it. Pretty much it tells the story of Robin, Dick Grayson. We get to see a bit of his backstory. There's a bit of action where they're on a construction site, Batman and Robin. They catch some mobsters, or they're trying to sabotage some shit. Robin showing off. Batman has to save him. They get some info. And one of the guys was this guy named Tony. And you realize that Tony helped in killing Dick Grayson's family, his mom and dad. And you get the backstory where Dick Grayson was an acrobat, the Flying Graysons when he was a kid. There's some shenanigans behind the scenes. I'll show you. His family gets killed doing an act, fall to their deaths. The way it's done and what they could and could not get away with on animated cartoons back in the day, I thought was handled fairly well. You get the idea, but of course they couldn't show a whole lot. And Batman is determined to get this guy. He gets shot at, he's punching through the window, the guy gets away. It does show a lot of emotional moments between Bruce Wayne and young Dick Grayson, because he sees a lot of himself in Dick Grayson. He can relate to him, tries to relate to him, hug him, that nature, and you get a nice emotional bond between the two. Because that then goes to the part 2 where Robin, growing up, is gun-ho to go after this Tony guy, despite saying no. And then you get another flashback where Robin, as a kid, tried to get Tony back then. Things don't work out. Batman has to save him. He hasn't forgotten about that. And again, how Bruce Wayne relates to Dick Grayson, shows his identity, says, hey, I know how it is. You really do see a nice parental side to Batman in terms of Dick Grayson. About his demeanor changes, he's a lot nicer, he's less gloomy, he's parental. It does a decent enough emotional job showcasing, sadly more so than, say, Batman Forever, in showcasing that. And then you get to Robin chasing the guy down, Batman's trying to do as well, Batman's taking care of the bad guys in this amusement park. And I thought there was some nice direction. Like earlier when Batman is searching with his plane, and how you just see all these people just get out of the way and try to hide in the building as Batman's search overcases the landscape. Because that's like a nice visual image to showcase how the bad guys are so scared of Batman they try to run away like cockroaches. Or even in this finale where Batman's a bit hurt and he's on this carousel, the way he's moving back and forth among all the horses of the carousel as the guy's looking for him. It's a pretty decent direction of animation in that. Like I said, it's a show that's very well directed, and the score, the music works. There's not many times I complain about the music and the animation in this show. Robin gets the guy, he makes the right decision. I thought it was a nice dialogue between the two, simple but effective, where Batman says he couldn't stand the thought that he might take you too, whether physically or in here, spiritually, morally. And Robin realizes that, the guy does care for him, You know, it's been a long night. They walk away, the sun rises. Again, very nice, subtle, well, I don't know about subtle, but simplistic emotional notes. And I'm trying to think if this did warrant 2 episodes, if you could have done this in one. But I guess the 2 episodes does make sense because you have to go into the backstory of Robin and have a decent enough time with that so that it doesn't feel too shortchanged. Then you gotta go into Bruce Wayne adopting Dick Grayson, and then a little bit of them training, hanging out with each other, and then what led to Batman revealing his identity, and then the current Robin wanting to get revenge and knowing what's right or what's wrong to do the moral thing. You needed a bit of time to space that out. You couldn't do that too quick. It'd be hard to do that in just 20 minutes. Because you take out the commercials for a 30-minute block, it would be like 20-some minutes. So it'd be tough. So I could see why it was a two-parter. And like I said, the finale in the second part in the carousel, there was some nice. It was a nice choice to have that full location. Made it a bit of visually different compared to other episodes. Like I said, the whole bit with the carousel bit, I thought the animation was well done. And I'm a guy that's more for Batman solo. I never got into the Batman and Robin team. The stories I prefer is Batman by himself, solo. Just, preference. But if you don't if you're going to bring in Robin, this is a respectable way to do it. To make people care for the character. You get a bit of his backstory. You see where he's going, why he's doing what he's doing. Overall, I don't really have a lot of problems with this two-parter. And I mean, I don't know if it deserved an Emmy, but I thought it was pretty decent two-parter episode. So I don't really know what else to say. They're pretty straightforward. Voice acting, Kevin Conroy's Batman. I forget who voices Robin, but he does a nice job. Competent, more than competent as Robin. And overall, pretty decent job. Pretty decent stuff. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.